Hello, happy holidays. Is that time of the year again where everyone spends all their hard money to wail on Santa containers? So today I'll be going over what Santa containers are worth getting this year. Also with the certificates on how to get them with the snowflakes. So let's get started. As you can see here, we have the Santa gift containers over here in the port and also the gnarly shaven tail, which I'll be showing in a bit. But let's go over to the big event, the Santa containers, which are currently bugged out. So give me a minute. All right. All right. Good start. Good start. Good start of the video. Great. This is awesome. All right. All right. So as you can see here, we have the Santa gift containers, which are for $1. The Santa mega gifts, which are $5. And we have the ultras that are $10. This is, of course, in US dollars. The ultras are only available for money. They're not available for doubloons. For the Santas and the regular gifts, they are the same price as last year, 250 and 1250 doubloons. But for the real money, this went up by about $7 compared to last year. So a little bit of an increase, but you can just blame that to inflation and everything that's been going on. All right, so there have been some ships that were added compared to last year. So for instance, they've added ships like the Hildebrand, the Sibir. There have been a few ships that they added, like the La Papa, Incheon. There have been a few ships that they added, like the Rhode Island as well. They've added a few ships compared to last year. And let's talk about what which containers are best worth. So as you can see here, if you spend money, you get these little tokens here, and you can use those to get rewards like destruction effects or camos or Santas. And I'll go over the certificates at near the end of the video. So we'll be going over that soon. But let's talk about what each price is worth. Essentially, if you're trying to get just signals or economic bonuses, then the Santa gifts are going to be worth it for that. Since the rates of them are going to be very low for ships, very low rate, 2.5%. Golden gifts are 1. And the golden gifts are, as you can see here, you have a 10% chance to get a Bremen, Hawaii, and Aki. But this is 9.99%. The gold versions are 0.001%. And then you have the Roma Atrina here, which most people aren't going to care about. But if you do get this ship, you will also get a collection, which will allow you to get a commander and a flag. Also, as you can see here in the golden gifts, you have a chance to get steel, 60% for economic bonuses, and then 20% for research bureau. If you already have every ship in here, you get 1250 steel. Same with the rest of the areas. If you have all the ships available, you will get a total of in this particular container, it's only 250. Only 250. But in the megas and the ultra, you will get a total of 1250 steel. So that's something to note. Now, so that's for my gradation for the Santa gifts. If you don't have a lot of the ships, right, and you're trying to increase your collection overall, then I would say the megas are definitely worth it for that. You get 16% chance of ships from this, so way better, higher of a chance. And how the percent works is that it's going to pull, you have a 60% chance. So if it rolls a ship, it's going to pull whichever roll it does. So say it rolls on a 3%, it'll go in here and pull ships from here. If it rolls a 1% from the 16, it'll do this one. And then or 12%, it'll pull from these. And if this is all full, it'll then pull from the 3s. And it's just, these are full, and it'll pull from the 1s. And after that, it will then be, you'll get the 1250 steel. So if for this is 16% for the ships alone. For the premium time is 1%. The red bonuses are 8%. The blues are 32s. The balloons are 5. Coal is 8%. The golden gifts are 10%. The elite commander speaks 10%, and the credits are 10% for the megas. And now again, you can get the megas for doubloons as well as the Santa gifts for doubloons. So a lot of people that have been saving doubloons all year, you'll be able to use your doubloons on either the mega gifts or the Santa gifts. But if you want to get the ultras, you're going to have to spend money on them. So you have to use cash. So if you see here, you have a guaranteed drop of ships here is 15 for the megas. But for the ultras, it is going to be 7. So the ultras are going to be the big item everyone's going to be looking at. It gives you 3 separate rewards. In the first slot is 32% for ships, as you can see here, very high percentage. With a 3% premium time, 5% for 2,500, 20% for the golden gifts, and then 40% for coal. In the slot 2, you get okay, so it just broke, I guess. All right, close it. All right, we gotta close it, reopen it. All right, we gotta restart the car. All right, cool. We gotta restart the car. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so we go back. Okay, so in the second slot, you get a 100% chance to get one of the red bonuses. And then in the slot 3, you get 2,500 doubloons for 5%. 6,000 coal for 14%, and then the Elite Commander XP for 81%. So the ultras are definitely meant for if you are wanting to get, like, say you're already have a lot of the premium ships in the game and you're trying to finish that collection to be able to get steel from the containers, because a lot of people use the Santa event to get steel and farm steel. So if you're trying to do that, then the ultras are going to be definitely worth it for that. Now for the doubloons, so what my strategy is, what I'm doing this year, I'll be spending a lot of my doubloons on the mega gifts, a few on the Santas just to help out, give me some more of those economic bonuses, and then I'll be forking out probably $300 or so to get the ultra containers. So I get about 40 of them. That's my plan, and I'm going to be opening the megas first so that I'm able to make sure that when I do roll the ultras, they're going to have a way higher of a chance not to roll a ship and just give me steel, because that's what I want. I want steel. Now, if you are going to be, and of course, if you are going to be spending money and not doubloons, you do get these points, these Festa tokens, which you can use on a lot of different rewards. You can get holiday destruction effects, so you can see here the spectral eel, which looks really cool. You get the icebreaker, that one looks really cool as well. And then you get the aurora destruction, and you have some of the older ones, the avalanche, the butterfly, and the festive, and they all look really cool. And you guys can take a look at this yourselves in the armory. The holiday camouflages, there are some new camouflages they have added. You guys can get these and take a look at them yourselves as well in the armory. But yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And there's also Santas you can buy for one festive. So if you want to get yourself some Santa commanders, you can do that. And then finally, like they have every year, they have bundles for certificates. So there are 5 are for the mega gifts, 1 are for the Santa gifts, and 1 is for the credits. Now, I'll be having the link in the description of the video so you guys can take a look, but it is going to be on this website here. I'm going to show you guys an example of mine. It is going to be this website here. So it's going to be this website here. It's going to be the Warship Whaling. It's going to be the whaling.in.ficking.space. Is going to be the website, and I'll have the link in the description for you guys. And this is how you're going to tell how much of each reach you're going to be getting. So as of right now, I haven't done it yet, but I know that my clan has 10% on both. So I'll be getting a total of about 28,000 steel, 210,000 coal, and I'll be getting a total of 137 festive certificates, which can be used to get 137 regular containers or 27 mega containers. And yes, make sure you guys thank Rukin Shia, who's on the EU server for this. Make sure to thank him for that and for setting this up every year. Very kind of him. And again, this will be in the description of the video for you guys to take a look at your own. So you guys can let me know in the video in the comments at how much Santa containers you can get, or how many certificates you'll get, or how much steel or coal you'll get in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate that. But anyway, so I'll be using those certificates to get in megas. That's my main thing. I want to get megas to be able to get more steel. That's my main thing, right? I want to get more megas to be able to get more steel. So that's my whole thing. So in the end, if you're wanting to get the end of your collection, the ultras are definitely going to be worth it for that. The megas are good if you don't have a lot of the ships and you're just trying to help fill that out a little bit, as well as get some bonuses. That's nice as well. And then the Santa gifts are there just to get resources or some economic bonuses. So there is that. But overall, I'm very happy with the prices. I thought the price would be about $10 to $15 US, which is $10, which is about right. The price increase by like $7 isn't really that much. And I think that's doable with inflation that's going on. Same with the Santa gifts. So overall, pretty happy with the event and how everything's going. So I'm very happy with the Santa event this year. There's been a lot going on. So there's snowflakes going on. We have the Grand Voyage that's going on. So you guys can get steel from there. There's tons of different things or resources you guys can use right now to get tons of rewards or in-game loot. Also, as of right now, I will be currently streaming if you're watching this video, I'll probably be streaming. And during that, you'll be able to get this Salt the Wound destruction event, where you'll be able to gift me 2 subs. You can do this when I'm online or when I'm offline. You just have to go to twitch.tv/overlordboat. You're able to gift me 2 subs. And when you do that, oh, sorry, I have to be online during that, not offline. My bad. I have to be online during that. And when you do, you'll be able to get a drop for this by just claiming it in your Twitch inventory, and then you can add some salt to your enemies as you kill them. It's super cool. Thank you again, World of Warships, for this. I do greatly appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and this will be going on for the whole month of December. There's also special drops for SCC starting on December 8th through 16th, with just a Santa container. And then they will be giving us, where is it? There's a special drop they're giving us. Right. So right here, from December 18th through 25th, they'll be, do the holidays from December 25th to January 1st. The weekly drop will be claimable via the community contributor channels. So the weekly drop you'll be able to get from us from December 25th to January 1st, as they'll be on vacation, essentially. So, yeah, super cool. But yes, thank you guys again, though, all for watching today's video. If you guys have any questions or concerns about the event or anything like that, let me know in the comments. Let me know how much you guys plan on spending, if you think it's worth it, or if you think it's not. But overall, if you're trying to finish your collection, you already have a lot of the ships. And that means that you have like all the tier 5s, all the tier 6s, all the tier 7s, and you're just trying to finish the tier 8s, 9s, and 10s. And yeah, I think the ultras are going to be worth it. But if you do not have all the lower tier ones, then it's definitely going to be worth to do the Santa Mega Gifts. Also, there is one final thing I forgot to mention here. It is going to be the stockings. There is a stocking puzzle here that they gave us. I was waiting to do this until the end. So anyone that watched the end, you get a little reward. You just do this little puzzle here. Okay, where is it? Oh God, no. No, they changed it. No. They changed it. Oh. Okay, we got it. All right, cool. Okay, so you get a Santa gift by doing that. But the puzzle, okay, so the puzzle was meant to be this one, then the first, then the middle, then 2, and then 4. So 5, 1, 3, 2, 4 is what it's supposed to be. But for some reason, it bugged out and used to do the lower down. But whenever we were going over this on stream, it was 5, 1, 3, 2, 4 is the order. So that is going to be it for that. But again, also for the golden gift containers, which the highest chance to get the golden gift containers is going to be from the ultras, which is a 20% chance. Then the 10% chance is going to be in the megas. You get a 10% chance to get the Bremen, Hawaii, and Aki. Sorry, 9.9999, and then you have a 0.001% to get this. And again, so if you already bought all these steel ones right here, right? You bought all of these already. If you roll the ship, you'll automatically get one of these ships, and then it'll keep going down over and over and over again. So that's how that works for this, for these ones in particular, right? So That's how this is going to be working for that one. For the golden gifts. But yes, this is my first year that I'll be buying a lot of containers, and I will be buying a bunch on stream, and I'll also be recording them for a separate video, so you guys can watch that. If you are watching this video within the first 2 hours of coming out, you'll be able to see me buying them on stream, since I'll be doing on NA as soon as the switch is over. If you missed that, then it's fine. I'll be doing a vid about it as well. But thank you guys again for watching today's video. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments down below. And thank you all for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Deuces.